Ba-ba-ba-da-ba, Chicken Tales!
Hi everybody, and welcome to Chicken Tales. I'm so happy you've joined us today. My name is Sarah, and this is episode 20. Today we have a story from Alma, Grace, and Kaya, and one from a chicken named Clara. Plus, a funny joke and a silly activity of the day. So grab some fuzzy slippers, have a glass of lemonade, and get ready to listen to some chicken tales. Our first story is called The Lemon Bottle Lagoon by Alma, Grace, and Kaya. Once upon a time, there was a giant. Not like a smaller giant the size of a house, or a medium giant the size of a school. A really huge, enormous giant, like the size of a skyscraper. And she lived where all giants live, in Gigantolopolis. This giant, whose name was Ethel, had a favorite toy. It was a lemon bottle. But not just any lemon bottle. This was a special and magical bottle that had been in Ethel's family for hundreds of years. Every day, Ethel would take it down from the shelf and take it with her to breakfast and put it on her table, which was a mountain. And every night she would put it back. What was special about this lemon bottle was that there was still water in it. Well, actually, lemonade. A lagoon of lemonade, to be more precise. A mermaid lagoon. Not only was there a mermaid lagoon in this bottle, but lots of mermaids. Tons. And not only mermaids, but pirates. And a pirate ship. And fish and dolphins and birds and all sorts of creatures. What the mermaids and pirates didn't know, though, is that they were living inside a bottle. They didn't know that. They just thought they lived in a lagoon that had waves twice a day and smelled pleasantly of lemons. Every week, the mermaids and the pirates would get together and have a party. They would listen to music and dance and play games. But one day, Ethel got a cold. She had a stuffy nose and she just wanted to be in her pajamas and eat soup and read books all day. She was so sick, she forgot to take down the bottle from the shelf. So the bottle in the lagoon stayed up there. The mermaids and pirates and creatures were so confused. Where did the waves go? And why was it so dark? You see, the shelf wasn't near a window, so they had relied on her kitchen window for sunlight. This went on for days. The mermaids and pirates tried everything they could think of. They sailed around the lagoon. They asked the birds to check on the skies, but nothing worked. Finally, just as they were starting to give up and feel really sad, Ethel woke up feeling much better. And then she remembered her bottle. Ethel knew that the mermaids and pirates needed sunlight and waves, so she quickly took the bottle down from the shelf. To be helpful, she gave it an extra wiggle. This created really big waves inside the lagoon, so everyone went surfing and swimming. They were all so relieved, and Ethel never forgot to take the bottle down from the shelf again. The end. Alma, Grace, and Kaya, that was an excellent story. Wow, you guys are so creative with the lemon bottle and the mermaid lagoon. I really wish I was swimming in a mermaid lagoon. Would you guys go swimming or surfing with mermaids or pirates? I would. I bet mermaids are excellent surfers. Thank you so much for sending. So, I was going to look up mermaid facts or pirate facts, and then I got distracted by what we call groups of different animals. Everyone knows that a group of fish is called a school, or a group of cows is called a herd. But did you know that a group of ferrets is called a business? Or a group of frogs is called an army? A group of jaguars is called a shadow, and a group of giraffes is called a tower. And lastly, my two favorites are two different bird groups. A group of owls is called a parliament. And a group of parrots is called a pandemonium, which I think is a really great word for what a group of parrots must sound like. And now it's time for Joke of the Day.
What's your favorite month?
July?
Why July?
I didn't lie.
Our next story was sent to me from a chicken named Clara. She lives on a farm in southern Vermont. Clara's story is called The Chicken Ocean Adventure. Once upon a time, there was a chicken named Clara and a rooster named Lamar. They lived on a farm and had lots of friends. They were a good pair because Lamar was very brave, and Clara, well, she could be kind of timid at times. Ever since they were baby chicks, Lamar had dreamed of going to the ocean. He had read all the ocean books he could find. He knew all about the sunlight zone, the twilight zone, and the midnight zone. Lamar wanted to go to the midnight zone and see creatures that had bioluminescence. The problem was they were chickens on a farm that wasn't anywhere near an ocean. But one day, Clara overheard the farmer talking to her family about going to the beach. That gave Clara a really good idea. She went to the shed and got to work. A few weeks later, Clara woke Lamar up very early in the morning, before the rooster got up even, before the sun. She led him to the farmer's market and told him to get in a suitcase. Lamar had lots of questions about this, but Clara said she had a plan, so they both got in. A few hours later, the truck stopped and Clara and Lamar peeked out. Do you know what they saw? The ocean! They hopped out of the truck and scurried to the beach. But Clara wasn't done with the surprises. She had made a chicken-sized submarine so Lamar could explore the midnight zone. He could not believe it. Lamar got in the submarine and started to go beneath the waves. He went down, 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 and was in the water a very long time. Clara started to worry. But after a while, Lamar and the submarine came right back up. Lamar had seen so much. He saw anglerfish, yeti crabs, and even a Dumbo octopus. Lamar was so grateful to his friend. She had given him a wonderful gift. But the fun wasn't over, and they were going to be at the beach for a whole week. So they spent the rest of the week building sandcastles, reading books on the beach, playing games, swimming, and doing all the things that chickens like to do on vacation. At the end of the week, they snuck back on the truck and went home. The end. Thank you, Clara. You are our very first chicken author. I feel so lucky you sent us this story. Wait, are you the Clara from the story? How was the beach? What do chickens like to do at the beach? We need to know more. Next up, the silly activity of the day. For our silly activity, I want you to be like Clara and Lamar. I'm not asking you to build a submarine to go into the ocean, although you certainly could if you felt like it. I want you to act like a chicken. For this, you need to get up really early in the morning, and then cock-a-doodle-doo everyone else out of bed. Go build a nest and make sure your eggs are warm. Oh, that's right. You may need a nest and some eggs. Sit on your eggs to warm them. Though if you do this with real eggs, that could get messy. Maybe find something else that could be your eggs, but make sure they're comfy to sit on. You might want to readjust your nest to make sure it's okay. Strut around your house and use your beak to peck at your breakfast. Make sure to cluck and check for bugs in the grass outside. You don't really need to eat them, though. But have a fun chicken day! Well, that's it for now. Thank you for listening. We'll be back in the fall for Season 2 of Chicken Tales. I'd like to thank all the amazing authors who sent in their stories for me to read. A big thank you to Alessia, Sammy, Jillian, Kaya, Wilson, Penny, Epi, Elliot, B, Will, Henry, Alora, Pippa, Millie, Julian, Christine, Eliza, Liam, Eleanor, William, Sylvie, Cora, Jameson, Julia, Ramona, Tristan, Aiden, and Maeve. Thank you, all of you. And a big thank you to all you listeners. This has been so much fun for all of us to make, and we've loved doing it. So thank you for listening to us. So, over the summer, when you are surfing and swimming with a chicken, ask it to tell you a story. But if it doesn't have one, you need to write one yourself and send it in to us at chickentailspod@gmail.com. Okay, friends, bye-bye.
Chicken tails!